Boom! Right, hello and welcome to this edition of Billyfishing in Arctic Norway. Today I am fishing bait rods. In a moment I will walk you through the rods, the rigs, the reels and all that good stuff. Stay tuned, it's all about to kick off. Here we go. So the rods are the Century Eliminator E Frost 1000. The reels are the Penn Torque International 100. Yeah. They are loaded with 50 pound 4-strand mainline, 100 pound 4-strand leader, and both rods and reels are the same. Both rigs are the same. I'm not sure whether I'm only going to fish one rod today or two rods or what's going on. I haven't made up my mind. But the rigs are my up and over ring rig, or ring rig for sure. The build for that will be linked into the description. I will be fishing 10-0 circles with a dingle dangle. The build for the dingle dangle is also listed in the description, and there are links for most of the components for the dingle dangle. The only thing that's missing from it is some wire. You can just use any wire and some plastic tubing. You can sort that out yourself. It's pretty easy. Anything will do, really. It's just something to build upon. Make your life easier. That's it. All right. Targets today are fish. Mostly the grumpy flat ones, right? And they are grumpy and flat because Odin, in his genius, decided to make the halibut flat. And this is actually why they are grumpy, because they wanted to be round fish and they're not. So now they're fed up and they're steaming around the place, all fecked off, looking for retribution on all the other bait fish in the area. So I just put out a mackerel head. Let's just say the bait is still really frozen. It's really cold today and things are just taking an age to defrost, kind of. Even the rods collected ice on the way here, right? So I'm going to get another rig and I'm going to get that baited up and I'm going to get it on the rod and I will show it to you then. Okay, stay tuned. So there is the rig all clipped up. There's the bow of line that this ring creates in the rig body to accommodate the bait. That's it, simple. Then when it hits the water, it pops off that relay clip and fishes like a running ledger. Okay, that's it. It is an adaptation between South African technology and European. Okay, and you're welcome to it. The video's linked in the description. So we get it out and see if it catches a great big fish for me. Yeah. So that one is gone down. This bait was one of the more normal ones that I do, made with cutlets. If you want to know how to do that, I have a short video, I'll link it in the description. Yes. So more than likely, because of the amount of bait that I'm fishing today, it's not a great tide, so I didn't bring much bait. Probably just going to fish one rod, bigger baits, and just more focused. That way I won't have to deal with another rod in the water if I catch a fairly decent fish. And usually on the worst tides, if you catch anything at all, it's usually quite decent. So stay tuned. Before I settle the rod in, I might as well show you how to set the sinkers in deep water. I'm not using my usual strimmer wire sinkers here. I'm going to use just ordinary sinkers with stainless steel wires. Fishing with rod and bottoms because this place can be quite snaggy sometimes. So what I'm doing is I'm pointing the rod at the sinker. I'm winding the line very slowly through the water. And this is because 4-strand or any other type of braid generally floats, right? And if you've got a lot of it out and you wind quickly on it, it will act like a parachute if you want, and it'll lift that bait up through the water column, and it will take you more attempts to get the grip wire to bite. So you wind it slowly, point the rod at the rig, and that's it. It's already bitten. Back into the pod, settle it in, put on the ratchet, that's it. Back into gear, just tighten up there a little bit. Out of gear, there we go. So that is it for now. All I have to do is wait around for a huge, great big fish to come along, eat my bait and make me happy. That's what I have to do today. I have a video on how to set the wires in your sinkers after you've made them as well. It's like a 3-4 minute video. If you're struggling to do that and you're using tape measures and wires are coming out all uneven and the sinkers are wobbling and they don't bite properly, check this out. It will really save you a lot of time and effort and get you fishing. Everything is measured with the tool. It's super easy, fantastic. It's linked in the description. Very short video. You'll like it. So I'm going to go up on top of my casting perch and give you a scope of the area. This is another one of my favourite places in Norway, other than the entirety of Norway. Here we go. You can just see, you probably can't make it out, but the human eye is much better than the bloody camera. I can just see a part of the glacier popping up there. It's fantastic. Yeah, this is it. Beautiful, beautiful. A little bit of frosty today, a little bit frosty. Just the way I like it. Alright, stay tuned. This year I have hooked into a few different 100-pound fish. And this isn't a brag, a boast, a flex, whatever you want to call it. It's just a fact. And something I'm going to share with you is a lot of people in Ireland and the UK, they don't know what it's like to be attached to a fish for more than like 5-6 minutes with a surf rod, right? Once it gets over the 10-minute mark, you're going to start feeling some pain. Sometimes moving these large fish up off the bottom, skate, stingray, that kind of thing, can be kind of difficult, especially if you have nowhere to put the rod. And it does get very painful very quickly because there's a lot of pressure from the rod tip applied to the butt. And it digs in and it gets sore really quickly. I'm sure somebody's going to disagree and call me a wuss and stuff like that. Well, you're full of it. Simple as that. And I'm going to show you how I have dealt with this problem. And the South Africans have dealt with it for decades, just the same way. As I've said in other videos, if you want to know how to catch big fish, look no further than the South Africans, because they have been doing this for a long time and successfully as well. No panic, no stress, just haul that fish in, right? And this is one of the bits of equipment. Butt pads, as we call them, they come in various different shapes and sizes. Are some better than others? Absolutely. Is it better to have one than not? Yes, absolutely. Even if you're only catching small fish that day, but you're targeting big fish, if you don't have to use this, well, you don't have to. But if you do need to use it, and it is the difference between getting a fish to the shore because you're not messing around trying to find somewhere comfortable to put the rod, don't overlook it, right? This is one I have made myself. The actual butt pad itself I got off AliExpress, cheap as chips. There's no links, got them years ago. Go and look, right? They're not expensive. You find them in most tackle shops in most towns around the world. You can find different versions that are better with or without these rings. But I like the one with the ring. It adds the most security. And I put that in there myself. That's a stainless steel ring, which I've drilled and tapped, set in the middle. That's it. And obviously it has to be smaller so it can rotate. This is the gimbal aspect of this. For a few quid, you can land some massive fish without causing yourself pain or injury. I love them, right? I have smaller ones for flatfish, just because I like the fish with the reel down the butt, and it's more comfortable that way as well. Comfort is a part of fishing. If you think being uncomfortable is cool, well, knock yourself out. I don't enjoy it much. So I am going to grab myself a cup of tea and sit down on my seat box and wait for a fish to come along. Stay tuned. So I'm getting a little tap tap bite on the left rod. I'm going to tighten down on it, see what's going on there. Must be tiny fish. Here we go. Right hand rod. That's pathetic. You can do better. Come on. You can do better. Yes. Come on. Put your fishy little tail into it. You call yourself a fish. Young fish these days, no commitment, no get up and go, no moxie. That's the word I'm searching for. Do it. Is that all you've got? As I said, no moxie, no commitment. So far that's the most exciting thing that's happened since I've been here. What a load of rubbish, right? But it is very pretty, right? And as people keep on saying, a bad day's fishing is better than a good day at work. Depends what job you do, right? Rubbish. Right, we'll take that in. We'll see if there's any bait on it. I'm going to retire this rod now, as spoke of before. Right, I'll put this into the gimbal like I talked about, right? And we'll turn that crap off. Bloody hell, there is something on it. I'm going for a big crab of some type. First catch, Krusty. Right, here's Krusty now. I haven't been getting much crab action at all the last few years, but now this year that's the second one I've got so far. Yeah. So we get Krusty off and we get him back in the sea. Look at him there, he's enjoying himself so much. He's only got one arm. Commitment, that's what I say. So I will return my Krusty friend to the sea. Right, back he goes. One claw and all. Ta-ta, buddy. On with the fishing. So I just got picked up by a fish. I'm not sure, it doesn't seem like it might be that great, but you can act like every time it's going to be that fish of a lifetime. Oh, okay, it's actually a bit better than I thought. Yeah, okay. A bit better than I thought, actually. Doesn't feel terribly big. Say like 4 or 5 pounds, something like that. If I'm lucky. A little bit much for a... Here comes the leader. No point in filming the rod tip, there's not much bend in the rod. So we got a little red cod. And he will go back, I would say. Yes. There was no chance if a fish did... Oh, well, actually, that would have worked as a live bait, actually. But you're not allowed fish live baits here in Norway. It would have been unintentional, though, so it would have been okay. That is allowed if it's unintentional. So I'm going to take this circle hook out, and he will go back. Absolutely no problem. Little guy back in the sea with him. So absolutely no trouble for this guy. Goodbye, Mr. Coddy. And off he swims. Yes. Nice! Not a beast, but a fish. Fantastic! So, here is the bait. So let's get it in the sea. Why are you looking over there? So, that bait is now on its way down to the bottom of the fjord. So it's in the pod. All that's left to do is wait for the nod. Wouldn't it be great now if it just tore off? There we go. The tide is approaching high water. I've just taken out this rod and retired it. This one I've rebait and recast. And hopefully there'll be a better fish along pretty soon. That one little red cod, yeah, well, he was pretty and all the rest of it, but he's just not going to do it for me, right? Look at those Norwegian parrots. Lovely birds. They're not seagulls. They might look like it, but they're Norwegian parrots. They go, Fiska, Fiska. They do. So, stay tuned, fish heads. It's all about to kick off. So, I'm getting some interest just on high water now and early. All the baby birds are baby birding. I don't understand what the thing is with the baby birds this year. They are just everywhere where I am. Previous years, never saw one. Now they're all here going, peep, 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 peep. I'm not your mommy. Right, she abandoned you. And I'm not surprised either, you bunch of feckers. God, you're annoying. Baby birds. Remind me of my own kids. Right. Don't worry, I'll clean that up later. A bit of old cow juice. There you go. So I'm going to have this cup of tea and talk to you lot while I'm waiting for the fish. Because I love the cup of tea outdoors. It's fantastic. Yes. No, you don't put the milk into the flask, you weirdo. Right? Bloody amateurs, man. Then it tastes really funky, right? It doesn't taste like tea at all. It has this weird 80s taste to it. You don't want that. Not the 80s. Not even the 70s, but definitely not the 80s. Yeah, pretty nice here in Arctic Norway, drinking tea by the fjord. Yeah. Oh, there it goes again. They say if you take a cup of tea out or a sandwich, it increases your chances of catching a fish because the fish understands that you are now having a moment of leisure and relaxation. And it is now their cue to come and try and ruin your day. But they, he's jumping up and down now as well. Do you want to see? Right. They're trying to ruin your day, but it's a double bluff. And yeah, so I can drink my tea, talk to you, and you can watch the rod, right? Fantastic. Actually, I can see the rod tip as well because it's reflected in the lens of the camera. Oh, there it goes again, right? Hopefully a big fish comes along and eats that small fish. And the line goes flying out to sea. Let's just check to see if it is out of gear. Oh yes, it is. You have to be careful with these things, especially when you're making videos. I'd be duty bound as a YouTuber to post that. There's a piece of paper that you sign. Any embarrassing footage filmed on YouTube while you're filming intentionally must be posted. That's the law. Otherwise, they cancel your channel. It's true. It's only for fishing guys, though. Come on, fish. Eat the bloody thing. just can't get the staff these days. If I was in Florida or somewhere, I'd probably be drinking iced tea and catching snook and tarpon or something. But there's one thing that's for sure is my nose wouldn't be bloody running, would it? No, it wouldn't. Right, so if you think my job's easy, try it. Right, shut up the lot of yous, shower of feckers. Here we go. I knew it. Damn, I turned that camera off just a little bit too soon, right? Oh, turn that off. It's a good fish as well, I think. Yep, we're in. Yep. Yeah, nice fish. Let's take him over this side. There's a big rock shelf there that I don't want this fish to land in. Yeah, it's a nice fish. Wow. There's a cod, of course, but I don't care. It's nice to have a good fish anyway. Just trying to get into the snags. Ice on the line as well. Great stuff. Here comes the leader. Here he comes. Cod. Not a terribly good one, but a cod nonetheless. So there he is there. Not a tremendous fish, but you know, not bad. Better than nothing. Just. We get it back in the sea. You can come over here with me, look. Yeah, nice. Back he goes. Goodbye. Ta-ta, buddy. Well, you know, it's fishing, right? Just definitely better than catching nothing. Nighttime is nearly upon me. Temperature has dropped dramatically. Say it's about -5 right now. For Norway, that's not at all cold at all. That's like super sunny, hot day. Super sunny. So I've just got another bait into the water, and this will be the last bait of the night. So the fish don't get any bigger in the night time, in case you were wondering. It's not like British Isles or anything else. The water here is 30 metres, 40 metres deep. The fish don't care whether it's night or day. Obviously, you'll do better most likely in the daytime with lures, but you can also fish them in the night time as well. Don't ask me to do a video. It's practically impossible to film. If you do film it, it's incredibly boring because you just have a light on somebody's back and you'll see them fishing and that's it. And then they'll walk up and they do the show the fish to the camera thing. If you enjoy that, well, that's up to yourself. That's not the type of video that I want to produce, and I'm not going to. So that's it. Soon the day will grind to a halt and I will return to the lodge where I will make myself a great big bowl of soup. Yes, what type of soup? Chowder. What type of chowder? Halibut and cod, right? Because that's what I catch. But it is incredibly beautiful nonetheless, despite the freezing temperatures. Let's come up here and give you a look. This is the trade-off, right? What beauty is to some people is not necessarily what it is to me, for instance. I've been in deserts. Incredibly sparse places in the daytime, very inhospitable. But in the nighttime, when the temperature drops, they become a different type of a place. Nonetheless, pretty extreme places, but much more kind to the eye. Deserts are beautiful in the nighttime, but they don't have a patch on this. Boom! How else can I put it? The majestic mountains of northern Norway. You can't beat it. I like it even more in the winter than I do in the summer. I'm not really fond of fishing here in the summer. It's okay. It's okay. The tourists feck me off. Everybody's in my way. It's too hot and the fish don't bite nearly as much. And halibut are really difficult to catch during the summer. So yeah, this is it. This is it. This is my place today. It's fantastic. A beautiful place. Yes. And if you live here your entire life, you are indeed blessed. I know some people, they don't like the winter here. I love it. I love it. So I just got picked up again. Big slack line. I tightened down on it. It's another cod, unfortunately. If it was a halibut, would be long gone, as they say. My best cod was like 20 pounds or something like that. That didn't even take drag on one of these rods, right? But it was mono back then, so I'm not too sure. Possibly a 20-pound fish would pull drag with braid. I haven't tried it myself, but I'm just going to say, yeah, it does. But monofilament kind of kills the whole fishing thing. I'm sorry, mono guys, but it just does. And believe it or not, I resisted it for many years, thinking that braid was bad for some reason, but arrogance had spoiled fishing for me for many years, and now I will never go back. Anyway, so that cod did not find the hook. So he can feck off, and hopefully, as the light is failing, I can catch myself a little butt. 85 centimetres, 90 centimetres, and I'm happy. Anything over than that, I'm deliriously happy. Anything more than 1.5 meters, I'm like, oh crap. That's not that much fun. Although it is a hell of an experience though. Fun? No. No, not fun. But a hell of a time nonetheless though. Right, stay tuned. So we got a bite, nice fish, hopefully. Come on, tear off now. Please. Right, let's go. Now we see what it is anyway. I'm going small codling. The water is almost at full. And I'm standing on some really uneven rocks. Oh, no, this isn't a small fish. Oh, this is a decent fish. Such a little bite. Yeah, it's a decent fish. I'm going to work him hard now. Oh, man. Go mental he is. Here he comes. Oh, it's a nice fish. Nice big cod. Yes. There he goes. Yes. Oh, he's full of life. And he has completely engulfed that bait. Oh, he's a nice fish. You get him up here. Yeah, good job, buddy. He ate that. Oh, I guess you'll be joining me for dinner. Anyway, yeah, there he is there. Get this light down a little bit. Get you a look at him. So here we go. Here we go. Not bad, I give it about 6 or 7. Not bad. Not good either. So yeah, that's it for this session. Can't always catch the beasts. I'm Billy. This is Billy in Arctic Norway. Wherever you are in the world, remember, I'll see you on the beach. Bye.